guys again, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. Not any particular reason, just while I'm waiting for Dominion 6 to come out, I want to try to make some videos about some other games. So this is another game, I'm sure most of you have probably heard of it or even played it before, but this is one of the Elder Scrolls games, Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall, and definitely one of my favorite in the series. Probably after both Morrowind and Oblivion, would be number 3 for me. I never really got into Skyrim that much, but I quite like this a lot, even though in some ways it's probably more similar to the newer BethesdaSlop games than actually games like Morrowind or even Oblivion were. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, but let's get started here. So I think I need to reset this. There we go. That should work. So I'm going to be starting a new game here. And I'm just going to be making a very quick character. Maybe I'll make another video later on a different type of character. I actually have another character playing at the moment, which is more of a magic-focused character. But I just want to make something pretty simple, kind of a basic brawler, and get started playing the game, go through the first dungeon, maybe a few other quests, and then maybe continue this a little bit later as well. But I just want to go through the character creation process, because it is a little bit more involved than the later games. And just some basic ideas you want to think about. So let's start here. As I said, I'm going to be going for mostly a brawler character, kind of like a typical JRPG monk class. And I always found that really fun. Daggerfall has something interesting about it where the more you speed up, the faster your hits are. So you can really get a lot of punches. For example, if you're doing hand-to-hand, you can get tons and tons of punches in very quickly with a very fast, high-speed character. So I'm going to be picking a red guard for this. Let's do a male here. No, I just want to pick a class. I'll make a custom one. So they have a lot of these pre-made classes, but pretty much as with every other Elder Scrolls game, all of these you should kind of avoid. I don't know which of these would actually be viable in a game. A lot of them have big problems with them that make it really difficult to play. Maybe like a knight or a barbarian might be okay in a game, but to be honest, part of the fun of these kind of games is making your own character anyway, so let's just go for a custom character. So this is the first screen you get, and it is a little bit daunting. And as I said, I'm going to go for a bit of a monk class. So what I want to focus on, a few things. I really want to get some endurance up. And definitely my speed as well. I'm going to go I'm going to go quite high speed. Maybe even up to 80. Can I go even higher than this? I have to dump a few things. So some things I don't really need. I'm going to be dumping my willpower. I don't really need that much. Can I go even higher with my speed? No, it looks like that's the max. So I'll go as much as I can. I want to take as high speed as possible in this case. But let's dump a few other things. I need to dump some of these points. My strength, I think, is okay. It does affect my hand-to-hand skills, but the biggest skill that affects hand-to-hand is going to be my agility. So speed, just for the attack speed, and agility are both important. So I both want these to be quite high. This will give me a lot of benefits when fighting. I don't really need much personality. Personality is kind of, it's always a dump stat unless you really need that for any reason. Beyond that, dump my willpower a bit. I don't think I need much int. I don't think I'll be using much magic this game, this playthrough. I'll be mostly focusing on brawling. I don't even know if I should even call this a monk. I maybe should just call it a brawler. I had thinking of using some restoration, taking restoration as one of my paths. However, I'm kind of debating that. Let's see what else we can do. I have to dump a few more points here. Maybe I can dump one of these a little bit more. I could go down on my speed a bit, but I really want to get the super speed. Maybe I'll just go down my personality a bit because I don't know. I don't feel like I need to really worry about talking to people that much in this game, just like in real life. And you can even change some of your reputations anyways, and you can build up reputation with certain groups very quickly, so I wouldn't worry too much about the reaction. Like, basically, if people are rude to you, it doesn't matter that much. You can also kill whoever you want in this game, so it's kind of a nice thing. Okay, so what else should I go here? I think this is alright. This is not too bad. As I said, I may or may not take restoration. Restoration is actually covered by willpower. I wonder if I should actually swap these two. Maybe I'll do that instead. So let's go here. Maybe even take this to 45. So it's not too low. That'll give me a little bit more resistances as well. Willpower in this case gives me some spell resistance, which is nice, and will at least allow me to use the restoration skill, give me a little bit of bonus with that. So maybe something like this could be good. Anything else I can change? I could dump perception even more. What about that? Let's go, yeah, why not? Let's go willpower 50. That way I can use restoration. So for my primary skills, I'm taking hand-to-hand, for sure. And two other things I'm going to be taking are critical strike, kind of like a kung fu combination. And there's another one I have here. I think I will also take dodging. I wonder if instead of monk, I should call this the kung fu build. So this is my idea for a kind of kung fu build. And I've done something like this before, but that was in the original Daggerfall game. I should mention this is Daggerfall Unity. So some things are a little bit different, but in general it plays mostly the same. Yeah, I'm taking hand-to-hand. Critical strike will give me more critical chances. And dodging, of course, will give me some bonuses. Actually, speaking of that, I wonder if I should put a few points into luck. I think 50 luck is okay. Maybe I will go down a little bit in my speed and give a few points to luck. Maybe also go down my willpower a little bit as well. Luck is always kind of a random stat. It affects your ability to hit, but in Daggerfall it also affects the ability of enemies to hit you. So having luck is nice to have. It doesn't really affect anything, of course, but like any particular skill. But it's just nice. It's always a little bit of a nice bonus. It's one of those things that you don't really notice it when it's there, but you definitely notice it when it's not there. If you dump luck, you'll definitely be feeling the pain and won't know what to do. So my primary skills here, these are the ones that I'll start with the highest skill points, and these are the main ones, the primary and major skills. These are the ones that decide if I can level up or not, a little bit like in Morrowind. Major skills, I think I will throw in restoration here, just for kind of roleplay reasons. Playing as a monk, I guess, might as well get restoration. This is nice too for survivability. If I can heal myself in a dungeon or cure disease, things like that. So this is nice to have too. This is probably one of the best utility magics, even for an otherwise melee character. I like to get restoration or maybe mysticism. Mysticism has a lot of utility spells for opening locks, things like that. Speaking of that, what else should I get? I think I will also grab something a little bit different. Another thing for utility, maybe lockpicking. Or even I can take mysticism, but my willpower again is pretty weak. I really don't want to be focusing too much on any kind of magic, so I don't want to take a lot of magic skills. I think I will take mysticism though. Both of these are quite good for utility spells. And for the last one, I think I will just take, I don't know if I'll take another weapon skill. Let's take backstabbing, why not? I don't know how often I'll be backstabbing people. As I should say, you can backstab someone even when you're not holding a weapon, like as if you're hand-to-hand. So I guess you punch them in the back of the head or something. So maybe backstabbing. Actually, I think I'll take that as a minor skill. I don't think it's worthwhile to take it as that. Maybe for this, maybe I'll take lockpicking. Why not that? And for the minor skills, these ones don't matter too much. You can kind of pick whatever. I'm going to take backstabbing. I think I'll also take archery as well, just for the fun of it. What else? Maybe stealth. And also take etiquette. This improves your ability to talk to any social elites. Basically, people like nobility, scholars, anyone important. Etiquette is quite important. There's also streetwise, which is the opposite, helps you speak to the peasantry, the criminals, anyone who's on the lower level of society. But I think between those two speaking skills, etiquette's much more valuable because basically the rich people are the ones you want to talk to. They're the ones that give you quests. They're the ones that give you money. So I'd rather talk to them and not talk to the the peasant trash, you know? This is not going to be a proletarian playthrough. I don't want to be talking to any poor people in this game. So what other things I can get? Maybe I can throw in some language skills. One thing about Daggerfall, you have a lot of these language skills. And basically what this does is it'll give you a chance to make an enemy non-hostile. You can't actually talk to them or do anything with them. So if I take Centaurian, sometimes Centaur enemies will be non-hostile. So that could be useful. I think it's more useful to take a few of the movement skills. So I think I'm going to take, in this case, swimming and maybe running as well. Actually, you know what? Instead of archery, I think I may actually take climbing, because you do have to climb fairly often in this game. A lot of this game is about getting out of an odd situation. Sometimes you're stuck in a pit or something miserable, and the game is just very unforgiving, where you just won't be able to get out. So being able to climb will definitely help a lot. And swimming, same thing. Sometimes you'll just end up in a pool of water. You won't have a way out, so being able to swim a little bit is nice. So I think these three are okay. I could take jumping. Maybe I could swap backstabbing for jumping, but I think I'll just keep backstabbing right there. All right, so I think that's good for my build. The next thing I'll take is I'd like to get more hit points per level. So I think I'll take about 15. I can go to 20 just to get pretty beefy. Also take some advantages. So I'm not going for a mage build. If I was going for a mage, I'd absolutely need to take increased magery. One thing people don't realize about this game is mages are really, really weak if you don't take the 3 times int. You basically have to take this if you want to play a mage at all. 3 times your intelligence into spell points. Again, I'm not playing a mage, so I'm not going to do that. What do I want in this game? I think Adrenaline Rush would be nice, or Athleticism. These are kind of your bonuses in general. Athleticism just improves all your movement skills. Adrenaline Rush does something a little bit like the kind of racial perk you get in later games, where it gives you a boost to some other skills as well. Maybe I'll get an immunity to something. Or I think I'll just get a resistance, a little bit cheaper. I think I'll get a resistance to magic. That'll help me as well. Anything else? Expertise in... Let's get expertise in hand-to-hand. Why not? Bonus to hit. Let's take bonus to hit humanoid. And anything else I should take? Spell absorption. Regenerate health. Let's get regenerate health in darkness. Basically, anytime it gives you a choice between light or darkness, try to pick darkness, because it cuts the cost of the perk a little bit. And basically, the only time you're going to be fighting things, almost all the time, is going to be in darkness. Now, this is a pretty cheap build, I think, but you could see this skill advancement is moving quite high. So this means it'll be 3 times more difficult for me to level up than for another character. But to offset this, you can also take the special disadvantages. So I'm going to pick a few of them here, and this will be a little bit cheap. Let's take a weakness. I can take a critical weakness to something. Depending on what I take, it may actually cause me to basically die if I get hit by something like this. For example, with disease, if I get a disease, I may actually die almost instantly from it. So I don't think I'll take that, but I will take, low tolerance. I think I will take low tolerance for disease. Since I am taking restoration, I'm going to prioritize getting a cure disease spell. So even though disease will hurt me a lot, this will save me some points as well. Anything else I should take? I'm going to forbidden armor type. Let's get unable to use magic in daylight. This will also give me a lot of points. And as I said again, most of the time you're going to be using your magic in the dark only. So actually, what did that say? Darkness, power, magery. Lower magic ability in daylight, or unable to use magic in daylight. Yeah, let's just get unable. Basically, I don't think I'm going to be using magic that much in basically outdoors. Darkness counts as any interior space, so any building or any dungeon. And that's basically where you're going to be fighting the most. And I'm using Restoration Mysticism mostly as utility spells, and that's mostly going to be indoors. So I think this is safe enough to take. Anything else? Light-powered magery? No, let's not use that. That sucks. Inability to regen spell points. Forbidden weaponry. Yeah, let's take some forbidden weapons. So I can forbid myself a ton of weapons. Let's just forbid myself all the weapons I'm not going to use. I don't think I'm going to be using long blades, so let's put that in there. I am damage from holy places, damage from sunlight. No, let's not take that. I'm going to... Any other forbidden weaponry? I guess I'll forbid myself blunt as well. You can see my skill advancement levels going down, down, down all the time. Low tolerance to disease, I took that. I take a phobia to something. This means I will have a almost like a lower luck score a lower dice roll, basically, against whatever creature this is. I don't know which will be worth to take. Kind of, all of these are not really a good choice. There's a lot of different options. I could take animals. Animals are probably the weakest of all of these. But still, sometimes you get something like a bear or spider, and I'd like to just kill them very quickly, especially in the early game. So I don't know if I'll take that. I'll see how things work out once I get a few more disadvantages. Let's see. Inability regen spell points. No, I don't think I'll take that. Let's get some forbidden material. What kind of material should I forbid myself? Maybe to roleplay a little bit, I'm going to forbid myself Daedric to, for a monk, I guess. And I can forbid myself a tower shield. Anything else can I afford? Let's see. Low tolerance. Maybe I can add another low tolerance. Ooh, I don't want to take paralysis because you'll get hit by spiders sometimes, and they will just lock you in this constant paralysis loop where you can't move and just can't do anything. I think I already took disease. Damage. Did this one? I think I can afford one more. Maybe we'll take phobia to animals. Okay, that gets me down almost to average. Can I get anything else? No, that's it. So you can't just add disadvantages forever. You have to pick something. I think this is a pretty good list. Maybe I can pick some other things as well to get my score a little bit lower. I might be able to just bring this down. 15. I think that's okay. You definitely want a few more hit points per level if you can afford it. Yeah, I guess 20 is okay. That's not too bad. I want it to get around average. If I can get it really low, that's great, but I definitely don't want it to be too high. It's going to make it really difficult to level up. So, this is not bad. Last thing to do is the reputations. So as I said, I want to have a good reputation with the nobility and with scholars as well. This is basically all the guild members that I want to join are going to be scholars. I don't really give a shit about peasants, so I'm going to lower that to 3. And I don't give a shit about the underworld either. I don't think I'll be going with the Thieves Guild or anything like that. So I'm going to lower that here, and I'm going to actually bump merchants up too, because that'll help me a little bit as well. Let's go peasants to -3 and give merchants another boost. All right, so that's not too bad. So I have a little bit bonus with scholars, with nobility, and then with merchants. All right, so that's my setup with my monk kind of custom class. Let's exit out of here. And I'm going to answer some questions. This is always the fun way to get started. So I have a certain degree of training in hand-to-hand combat. Let's take that. What thieving skill have you been studying the longest? Let's take critical striking, of course. What motivates you in life of adventure? No, I can't remember. I know all of these give you some kind of bonus. I think I should choose something. One of these might help me starting out. I think I'll take riches, because some of these will give you a nice bonus when you begin, and I can't exactly remember which is which, but some of these will, for example, give you extra money, and I believe taking riches will help, but I'm not really sure. My preferred criminal method is, let's think, bank robbing, smuggling, cat burglary, mugging. Let's say mugging. I think this will give me some physical bonuses. Oh, you're given your choice of rod. You choose an ebony dagger, so I'm going to take this, because this will give me a nice dagger to begin with. You do start with fighting some enemies who may be immune to certain weapons you have. For example, in the first dungeon, there's an imp who's notoriously immune to all your starting weapons. So taking the ebony dagger is a nice little cheat you can do for yourself to fight him, but usually I just run past him. I can also take some gold or even a staff too. Out of these choices, I don't know, between the gold and the dagger, I could sell the dagger for a decent price, and I'm not taking any blade skills, so I don't know if I can use it. Maybe I will just take the gold. Most important survival skills. Let's see. Fight with a knife, mend simple wounds. I think I'm going to take mend wounds. You are what than anyone else your age? Let's say faster or a better brawler. It's a little bit difficult. I think this will give me a running boost. This will give me a hand-to-hand boost. I think I want to take the... I should have a hand-to-hand boost already. I'm going to take faster. You get most things you want by stealing from who? Who should I steal from? This will give me a negative towards this group. I believe so. Let's take a minus from the mages, because I'm not going to be doing much magic this game. I probably will hook up with the temple, but I'm not going to be dealing with mages much. One skill you could not work without must be what? Which do I need the most? Let's take dodging. As a child, my nickname was... I'll take Quicksilver. I remember this one quite being good. And which god? Geez, I forget which all these gods do. Which one is the one that gives me a bonus with restoration? I believe it is Julianos or Stendar. I think it is Stendar. Let me think. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. This will give me a bonus with one of these gods. You can join the temple of a specific god. And I believe Stendar has something related to restoration and fighting, but I can't really remember. So I'm going to take Stendar, but I can't remember which god is the best for me at the moment. Okay, which one can I take? Less resistant to disease. I already took the magic bonus. I don't want to take any of these. I guess I'll take the disease. Right, good? Name myself. So I'm a Redguard. What could be a good Redguard name? Let's think of something here. So I'm going to get delisted from YouTube if I think of anything too bad. Let's think of anything here. There, Jamarcus the Fist. There we go. What are we going to look at? What does Jamarcus look like? Oh, this one here. This is perfect. And here's the dice rolls. So I can roll to get some extra bonuses for any of my stats. And let me keep rolling. Oh, ooh, nice speed there. 76 speed. Oof, that's nice. What other bonuses did I get here? A little bit of a willpower bonus. Some nice agility. Endurance. I think this is a nice roll. I'm going to beef up my strength a little bit. Put a few more points in speed so I can get 80 speed. What else do I want to take? Maybe I should take a little bit of willpower, and the rest I'm going to go in agility. Okay, that's not bad. That's okay. Magic resist 5, spell points, doesn't really matter. To hit, +2 to hit. Okay, alright, I think that's okay. And then I can give some bonuses to my skills. I'm going to take a few more with hand to hand. And let's take... There. I'm going to put all of these in restoration, I think, because I want to start using that immediately. Or as soon as possible. And these ones, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to put some points in running. And in one of these ones as well. I wonder if I should take something else than etiquette. I guess I'll take backstabbing. Alright, and reflexes. I guess just leave it at average for now. Alright, this is good. So this is my setup. This is Jamarcus the Fist. And let's begin the game. Elder Scrolls Chapter 2.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
And here we will talk with Uriel Septim himself.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of Oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night. For tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Alright, so that's the setup for the game. Basically, you're a glowy working for the Emperor, and you're sent to Daggerfall to investigate the ghost of one of the former kings. This region has many different petty kingdoms. Daggerfall is just one of the kingdoms in this whole region, encompassing southern High Rock and northern Hammerfell. The king died, and now he's back as a ghost. We'll maybe see him later, because he floats around the city of Daggerfall screaming for the whole night. And you can see there's a lot of other problems. Basically, in the story of this game, the whole region is a total mess. There's tons of little kingdoms all fighting, and you have to be the power player trying to sort everything out. At the end of the game, you either pick a faction or something, set up a new political order, and whatever you decide ends up coming to be. So we're just going to get started here. No, I don't need the tutorial. Let's get started. Oh, geez, the sensitivity is too bad. So let me check this quickly first. Alright, let's get started again. So here we're going to continue in the dungeon. You see, I have one fist. Ooh, I forgot I have the kind of default Daggerfall attack. So the way attacking works in Daggerfall, you have to wiggle your mouse around a little bit. So actually, I'm going to change that quickly because it's a little bit annoying to deal with. So I'm going to put it to on click. There we go. Oh, and let's fix this. There we go. And here's our first enemy here. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. What else we have here? Let's take all of these. Nothing else in here. Alright, now around here I believe is where they have the imp. Oh. We're just going to beat the shit out of everything in this dungeon, to be honest. I think in here there's an imp, so I don't really want to go in there to get him. The thing about Daggerfall is you can just kind of run past everything. Or maybe here's the imp. Let's see. What's in here? Oh shit. Oof. There we go. Alright, nothing in here looks like. I think there's going to be a thief in here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, things seem to be working pretty well. Let's put on some of this armor. Yeah, not bad. That will benefit me a little bit. Some more gold here. Anything else? No? What's here? Oof. Now, there's a little bit of nudity in this game. I think it's pretty low quality since it's quite an old game. So I don't know if YouTube will be bothered by that. But we'll see how things go. There you go. Oh, here's this guy. Oh, shit. Ooh, I didn't notice my health is quite low. I may end up actually dying right here. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh boy, I need to heal quickly. Okay, I don't know the way again. Shit. Let's take everything from him. I just want to load up on everything because I can sell all of this later if I get the chance. I don't know if I'll put on... I'll just put on a cross, yeah. Why not? Some boots. Put a helmet, why not? Okay, I really need to rest. Let's rest a little bit. Okay, good. You can rest anywhere, which is nice, and I think I'm also going to save this game. Let's save quickly. So, save anywhere and rest anywhere. It's a little bit easier than you would think. Alright, here we go. The main room here. There's a skeleton. Let's take him out. Do the old Oblivion tactics of hit and run away. Oh shit. Come on. Can I even beat him up? Oh, there we go. Oh boy, there we go. Finally. Geez, that was brutal. Let's take all his things. Again, all of this stuff we can sell later. I don't know if I'll explore too much down here. I think I kind of want to get out of the dungeon as soon as possible. The thing about this place is it is a very nice dungeon to explore, but you're kind of better off just getting out, going to a city to unload a bit, and then coming back a little bit later. The thing about Daggerfall, there's a lot of these little moving platforms, and if I can remember how to get out, this should be the correct way. What's in here? I think this is just a pit, right? Yeah, there's a bear, I think, down there. I can't remember. Let's go out of here. I'm going to see if I can get to the exit. And we can make our way to one of the cities, maybe Daggerfall City. The best thing you can do in this game is try to pick one city, especially a major city that you're going to be doing a lot of quests in, like Daggerfall, Sentinel, or one of the other major cities. Oh, here's the exit. Pick one of the major cities and try to get a good reputation going in that city. Your reputation doesn't really carry from city to city, but within a single city, you can build it up and get a lot more quests, get a lot of bonuses from that. So it's good to pick one and kind of settle in there for many of your quests. You can also go out to other provinces too. This is the end of the dungeon. End of the dungeon always looks like this. And here we are into the province of Daggerfall. Now this is a massive game. I can walk over that hill. I can walk for hours and hours, literally weeks, and not see a settlement because this game is bigger than the entire country of Great Britain. So I'm not going to be walking anywhere here. I'm not going to be walking through these hillsides. So let's open up the map. Oh, there's the... Let's see a minute. This is the city map. Where's the travel map? Let me check again. Here's my stats. I need to review again what the travel map. Okay, there we go. V. There we go. So I'm in the province of Daggerfall. I want to find the city of Daggerfall. So all of these dots are some sort of location. So you can see by the color. Let me turn these off. These red or orange colored dots are some sort of dungeon. Right now I only have very small dungeons available, like little graveyards. These are homes, basically like a manor or a house of some kind. These purple or gray dots. Anything blue is a temple, so I can visit these if I want to go to some temple. I believe each province will have one god at each temple. And these are different towns. So Daggerfall is going to be one of these towns. And I can't remember exactly where it is. But an easy way to get started is I'm at and then find. So I want to type Daggerfall. There it is. So I want to travel there. Do you want to travel to Daggerfall? Yes, I do. Let's travel by foot so I can save some money. Let's camp out. Alright, that'll be good. Let's begin. Ooh, looks like we came at nighttime. Can I climb up this wall? Climbing's a little bit finicky in Daggerfall as far as I remember. You kind of have to get the pixels right to be able to climb. Can I even get climbing here? I may have to wait till morning time to even get in. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, alright. You have to really, really align yourself with some line of pixels. There we go. Oh. Maybe my climbing skill is not good enough. Okay, alright, come on. There we go, there we go. Oh. Okay, alright, there we go. Oh, can I get up? Oh, no. Alright, I may have to wait. And I'm getting attacked by ghosts at the moment. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh boy. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Can I kill him? Oh no. Get the fuck away from me. Shit, I couldn't go up past the walls. They're not happy I was trying to climb that wall. Let's, get away. I'm gonna die. Oh shit. No. Get away from me. I'm so dead. Maybe I can run away from him enough. It looks like he's not going to follow him. Oh! Oh. Okay, there I go. Alright, so back in the dungeon again. Well, at least it's not a very long trip to get out again. I think next time I'm going to try to travel cautiously and try to arrive in the daytime so I don't have to deal with the ghost problem. That's another thing about traveling to Daggerfall. It's full of these ghosts and they will be more than happy to totally destroy you as an early game player, especially without any kind of magic or weapons to really deal with them. So let's just quickly get out of here again. Try to make our way back there. Alright. Do this again. Classified archer. Where's an archer? Okay, so that's something. I didn't realize you could do that. Oh, I'm gonna need to rest and heal again. Get out of here. Alright, let's rest a bit. Good. Is the exit? There it is. Okay, so everything looks like it's dead in here. Oh, there's an imp. Let's get out of here. Alright, so here we are again. Let's travel to Daggerfall again. Find... Yes, I do want to travel to Daggerfall. Okay, let's do it a little bit differently. We're going to travel by foot, and we're going to go cautiously, so that way hopefully we will arrive... let's camp out. Hopefully we'll be able to arrive during the daytime. There we go. Pretty late in the day. This is a really beautiful game, to be honest. Even though it's very, very old, the music and just the general vibe of the game really, really uplifts it. I mentioned before that this game is a lot like the newer BethesdaSlop kind of games, but to be honest, I feel like even though this is a lot of procedural generation and very minimal in terms of story or ability to really do much, it's just, I don't know, there's something fun about it. It's fun going through these huge, terrifying dungeons when you're really struggling just to get by. It's really fun to just kind of like be in a world. And this is kind of thing I think a lot of modern RPG games don't get right. You're too powerful, if that makes sense. Not that you can't be really powerful in this game, but I don't feel like I'm the kind of only person that exists in this game. It's quite fun in that way. Some other games have that problem where, I don't know what I can call it, main character syndrome, Like, everybody just loves you, everybody wants to have sex with you, everybody wants to do whatever you want to do. It's very egocentric. And I like that I could go on an ego trip and power myself up a lot. You could be extremely powerful in this game. You could be flying around, throwing huge balls of magic, making obscene magic weapons, all kinds of things. But, you know, you still feel like you're just a guy. You got there and you kind of deserve what you get. So it's nice in that way. Another thing is, in new games, for some reason, they really hate giving you any kind of power. For all the kind of egotism and jerking you off so much in the game, they really are so stingy trying to give you some kind of power up. Here, I mean, you start weak as hell. I'm weak as hell right now, especially if I was a mage, I'd be even weaker. But you can power up so much in this game, so that makes it much, much more fun. So I'm in Daggerfall now. It's winter time. I got the snowing kind of theme. Now, where do I want to go? I don't want to wander around. This city is absolutely massive. Let's zoom out here, and you can see how huge the city is. And I cannot fast travel in the city. I want to head towards the castle, but I believe there's a place I need to visit. There's some kind of tavern, someone I should visit. Who's that exactly? Okay, not too much at the moment. I think a few days, I will get a letter from someone telling me to go to a specific tavern and meet with one of the Imperial agents. That hasn't happened yet. So I think for this now, I'm going to go to the Daggerfall Castle. But I think we'll end the video here. We can continue maybe on next time. If anyone likes this kind of content, streaming other games besides Dominions, like Daggerfall or some other kind of RPG or strategy games, these are the kind of games I enjoy, so I'm happy to do it just for my own enjoyment. Here's Castle Daggerfall here, and here's the kind of main boulevard of Daggerfall City. But I think I'm going to end the game here, and maybe we'll continue again next time with this character, or maybe even a mage character if you guys find that a bit more interesting. But let's end the game here with a nice shot of Castle Daggerfall, and I'll see you guys again next time.